Come on, say hi. Magandang araw mga kadollies! Isa na namang travel content na may pagka-historical ang ating vlog for today. Handa na ba kayo? Well, get your pen and paper and be ready to take notes. Just pang-exam lang, pang-exam. And for our first stop, the clearest river I have ever seen in my entire life. Sa 23 countries na napasyalan ko, plus sa Pilipinas kung saan ako lumaki, ito na ang pinakamalinis, pinaka-clear at pinakamalamig na ilog na naramdaman ko. This is the Acheron River. Pero bakit kilala rin ito sa tawag na River of Pain, Green River, and higit sa lahat, the River of Lost Souls? Maria Joseph, ang ganda ng river na ito, pero bakit parang ang dilim ng history? Well, kasi ganito yan. This is the river of Hades. And who is he? He is the god of underworld. Isa ito sa 5 underworld na sinasabi noong panahon na yon. And this is also the river where the Cocytus and Phlegethon both flowed. Those are the other 2 underworlds. Acheron is said to be the entrance to the underworld where Charon will bring the bodies of the dead by a boat. Charon is kinda like si kamatayan. As in, siya yung nagdadala ng mga dead bodies papunta sa kabilang mundo. Sa isang place kung saan lumalabas yung tubig sa bato, it forms a narrow pass that was one of the entries to the Hades underworld. Ayon sa legend, ang sino mang mamatay that time ay may coin sa bibig bilang kabayaran kay Charon. At kapag walang coin, the souls will wander for 100 years. Sa ilog na ito, bago makapasok sa underworld at yung iba ay nare-reincarnate into an animal. Sana naman wala na sila ngayon dito, no? So, where does the name Acheron came from? Ayon sa Greek mythology, si Acheron ay anak na lalaki ni Helios at Gaia. Itong si Acheron ay isinumpa ni Zeus after niyang painumin ang mga Titans. Bakit? Kasi against sa mga Titans kay Zeus that time. Kaya naman, sa sobrang galit nitong si God Zeus, he turned Acheron into the underworld river. He condemned the river to remain eternally under the earth while its water became darker. Maria Joseph, kakaiba pala magalit ang mga gods doon, ano? In medieval Greek, the Suda o yung large 10th century Byzantine encyclopedia described the river as a place of healing and not a place of punishment, cleansing, and purging the sins of humans. Parang mas trip ko tong description na ito. Mas akma, hindi ako kinikilabutan. Ayon naman sa non-mythological na paniniwala, Acheron is the second greatest river in the world after Oceanus. Oceanus is the great freshwater stream that encircled the earth. It is said to be the source of all the earth's freshwater. And kanino galing ito? Kay Plato. And now, punta tayo sa mundo natin ngayon, ha? The Acheron is a river located in the Epirus region of northwest Greece. Ang source nito ay malapit sa village ng Zotiko at ang ending ay sa Ionian Sea in Ammoudia. Sa previous vlog, pinakita ko doon yung dagat sa Parga, yun ang Ionian Sea. This is located 25 kilometers from Parga. It has a beautiful surrounding with rich vegetation and crystalline waters, which comprise a unique natural landscape. In many parts of the river where the water flow is normal, there are lakes and water pits which have the ideal living conditions for many amphibians and fish. Yes, may mga isda. O, diba? Bagong kaalaman. And now, let's go to another venue. During our travel from Parga to Meteora, we were amazed by the nature's landscape. As in, nakakamangha yung makita mong may mountains sa left, right, front, back, everywhere. But not only that, you will see the evidence that infrastructure is indeed a very wise thing to do ng isang bansa. Bakit? Imagine sa isang bansa na katulad ito, with all those mountains, kung wala silang maayos na roads, napakahirap ng tradings. Also, in the Netherlands and rest of the Europe, bakit madali ang trading? It is because of infrastructures. So, sa nagsabing, hindi naman makakain ng infra, hindi talaga kung literal mo kakainin, di ba? Pero, it will help people to earn a living and put food on their table. Kasi, mapapabilis ang palitan ng goods. Tinanong nga ako ni Amo one time, bakit daw tayo super galit sa mga Chinese? Sila nga yung tumutulong sa mga infrastructures kahit dito sa Europe. We've been through a lot of tunnels. I think mahina na ang 10 na dinaanan namin. Literal na tunnel of like 5 kilometers, tapos about 200 meters na wala. And then another 200 or say 3 kilometers of tunnel or 4 kilometers of pure tunnel. Plus, the bridges in between 2 mountains, wide roads, and take note, my toll fees po. Yes, we paid a total of almost 10 euros. But seriously, kadollies, infrastructure is a must for developing countries to boost the economy. Holy moly, the tunnels. Yeah. And on to our next destination, the Meteora. Magandang umaga everyone, we are here at Meteora, isa sa mga monastery dito, and pababa na kami, tapos aakyat ulit kami papunta doon sa parang building na yun or bahay na yun, yung monastery. Ay nako mga kadollies, a must-see talaga itong lugar na to. Put it on your bucket list of places to travel kasi superb. Magnificent view of nature. Mapapawaw ka talaga. The Orthodox Christian Hermit Monks were the first one to use the cliffs of Meteora for spiritual reasons. Nagpunta sila dito between 9th and 10th century sa paghahanap ng tahimik na lugar, and they want to isolate themselves. They were exposed to all sorts of weather and dangers. So, syempre, nakadepende sila sa mga tao sa area ng kanilang pagkain, tubig, damit, kahoy, at other essential things para makasurvive. So, that means hindi rin sila fully isolated, ano? And we are now going up. Look. Whoa! Doon kami sa taas pupunta. So, this was the first stage hanggang sa dumami na ang monasteries until 17th century. Sinasabi ng best period of Meteora monasteries was during 16th century. Ito yung may pinakamaraming population ng mga monks and the biggest number of active. Though after that, during 17th century, they've seen the downfall and it continued to decline 3 centuries after. There were 24 of them, but today, 6 na lang ang active. It's really amazing. Oh. What is this? Oh. Look!
Ja, de auto staat daar, hè? Ergens, die witte.
We're on the top of the world looking. Oh my gosh. Kita niyo yun, ha?
Ja, that's scary.
Yeah.
Stain.
I'm getting, dizzy.
I'm also getting, I don't like this.
And among those, ang una naming pinuntahan at inakyat ay ang Monastery of Holy Trinity. This is the most photographed and difficult to reach but very rewarding once you reach the top. And yes, it's true na super rewarding pag nakaakyat ka kasi ando ng toilet. So kung gusto mong umihi, doon ka na. Bilisan mo ang pag-akyat. Hindi mapupupo ka, may ihi ka sa salawal mo. Well, it's like you're in heaven looking down the earth. It's difficult to reach, nakakahingal. But we are so proud of our bunso Livia kasi she managed to keep up with us kahit medyo may parts na dinadala namin siya. The Holy Trinity is about 400 meters high at talaga namang mapapawaw ka sa lula pag nasa taas ka na. I do not advise this to those who are afraid of heights or yung may mga kahinaan ng loob. Kasi sabi nga ni Amo, When he was on top, he even felt the urge to jump dahil sa lula. So kung mahina ang loob, not recommended. I even experienced pagkahilo nung kinukunan ko sa isang corner yung view. Feeling ko, hulog ako.
There are small churches inside now. We are not allowed to take videos and photos, and we have to respect those. But yeah, this is really, really amazing. Only that, pareho kami ni Amo. Pag yung malapit sa pag natanaw ka na sa baba, parang nalulula ka na hindi mo maintindihan ganun. Ayan. So bababa kami. Okay, so imagine this is pababa. Mana kami. Hindi ko na binidyo ang pataas kasi ang hirap. Ayan. Tapos, pupunta kami doon sa may mga puting kotse kasi nandun kami nakapark. Ayan, so lalakarin namin siya pataas. At dito pababa, paikot. Ayan. So, let's go to another monastery. And we're here sa another view. Dito sa Meteora. Oh, look! Napakaganda niya!
I did the live stream sa Facebook sa Monastery St. Stephen. This was the easy one kasi connected sa road yung monastery, unlike sa Trinity na bababa ka ng hill then akyat ka ulit. And then we just photographed the monasteries of Great Meteoron, the biggest and oldest of all. This is the monastery that is suspended in the air kumbaga because of the cliff formation of a gigantic rock on top of which it was built. And also the monastery of Varlam. This is called the second biggest. Hindi na kami umakyat, pagod na eh. We also passed by the monastery of Rousanous-St. Barbara, which is pinakamababa.
Livia is already tired. Naiintindihan ko kasi nga akyat kami ng akyat.
And the last was the Holy Monastery of St. Nicholas. This is actually the first on the way to the monasteries and said to be the resting place served to the pilgrims before sila magpatuloy.
I want to go to also to the tourist information for Dennis and Daniela. And that should be at the roundabout.
Yeah? We are walking to find a nice restaurant.
Not yet. Shopping. This is a department store. I don't think
okay. Hamar. Oo, kasi naubusan na kami ng undies. So, bibili muna kami ng pangsuot. Ayan. Kasi hindi namin ini-expect na makakaligo kami 2 or 3 times a day. Kaya, naubusan ng undies. Tapos si Amo, nawala, nasira ang belt.
Doei dan.
Doei! Go! Ang arte, oh. Lalakad lang, eh. Yeah. Kijk maar. Hotel Alexio. Okay. Actually, naglakad na kami dito kahapon. Ayan. Ayan, ganda-ganda niya. Meron siya mga display doon. Ay. The country of gods and goddesses. This is Apollo, I think. Ayan. And like what I said, Greece is really nice because wherever you look, there are mountains to the left and to the right.
Yeah, I prefer to look straight because I'm the driver. But I think, kijk uit meis. I think that Greece is in the top 5 of my countries I visited. So, yeah.
What's the first one?
I don't put it in particular order, but that would be Jordan, Myanmar, Philippines, Greece, and Uganda.
Uganda?
Yeah.
What is nice about Uganda?
The wildlife, the gorillas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you walk there with, or you need a car?
We did an organized trip back then because Africa, I find that a little bit more challenging than other continents. But for the gorillas, we just walked into the forest with guides and those kind of things. Okay, with guides and people with guns, and we visited gorillas in the wild.
Yeah?
Yeah. Only $500 for a trip.
And Barum Jordan because of Petra.
Because of Petra and extremely friendly people.
Yeah, the Jordanians.
The Jordanians are the friendliest people in the Middle East.
I had a colleague before in Bahrain. He's also Jordanian.
Yeah, but you did not like the female Jordanian. You were working with.
No.
But I really like the Jordanian people.
Jordan and Myanmar. Barum Myanmar.
It's the nicest country in Southeast Asia. It's not too crowded. And people are extremely friendly, and what I said, there were many floods, and I was actually sick, and I spoke to a lot of people, and they were offering souvenirs, and I had to pay like 20 euros for a bag full of souvenirs, and she said, no, but you can get that cheap. I said, no, for me this is not a lot of money, and if I can help you survive for a month, so that was really nice.
Yeah. In Philippines?
Yeah, I have to say that, of course, because you're Filipino.
Come up, that is not really nice.
Hey, that's a joke. Philippines because of the islands, well, the beach life, and I really like Bohol and Cebu as places. Yeah.
We want to have a place in Bohol, too?
Yeah, if possible.
Yeah, we really like Bohol a lot.
I don't like Manila.
Yeah, I also don't like Manila. I don't even like to stay in our province in Cavite. I do like Bohol. Yeah, really, Bohol is nice. Yeah.
Bohol is nice, Cebu is nice, and hopefully by the end of this year or somewhere next year we can go to Palawan.
Yeah, Palawan is really nice.
Palawan?
Palawan.
Yeah, Palawan, because that's also what we talked about with Dennis and Daniela. They really like El Nido, eh? That's Palawan.
El Nido. They hired a hotel there, where it's in a separate island.
Yeah. Palau is also. Yeah, but Palau is in Micronesia.
There's also underground river in Palawan with a lot of stalactites.
Yeah. That's the hanging tits, eh? The standing tits. Stalactites.
Yeah. What hanging tits?
That's how you remember that. Stalactites is hanging and the other one is standing.
Okay.
Nee? Stalagnieten.
Ano is stalactite?
Ik denk stalactieten is... Nee, weet ik niet.
Gago. Bastos.
O ano mga kadollies, panibagong kaalaman na naman ba? Stay tuned lang sa ating mga vlogs kasi we will still share with you ang mga pupuntahan naming lugar when we travel and other nakakatuwa, nakakainis, nakakamangha, nakakawala lang ng mga information sa buhay sa looban o labas ng Netherlands. So, ano ang nagustuhan nyo sa vlog natin today? Comment na! Till our next vlog mga kadollies sa isa na namang very interesting place dito sa Greece. Keep safe everyone and doei!
Tootsies!